But the next event on the track now, the men's 1500 metres, the classic middle distance race, the metric mile, if you like, 3 3/4 laps. Neil Gourley of Great Britain has made over a 3-second improvement this year. Marcin Lewandowski, a former 800-metre champion for Europe, goes for Poland. And look out too for Isaac Yorks of the USA, second in their championships, very fast finisher. Teams in this sort of discipline looking for an athlete who can finish fast, because they tend to be slow and tactical, these championship 1500-metre races, and then it winds up very quickly in the latter stages. Although yesterday the women's 1500 was quite quick for a race of this nature, won by Anaoui of Morocco in 4:07. We saw just there Simon Deniselle of France, only 9th in the French championships last week. He might struggle here. Kimoy Campbell of Jamaica, better known as a 5,000 metre runner. He holds the national records for Jamaica at 3,000, 5,000 and 10,000. Jerry Motsau of South Africa won their 5,000 metre title this year. He has run 3:39. That means he's got reasonable legs on him for this sort of speed, this sort of event. Wang of China. Why can't China produce male middle distance runners? His best this season, 3:55. That is a schoolboy type time. His lifetime best, 3:46. And again, that is slow. Isaac Yorks of the USA ran a 3:53 mile indoors this year. He's very quick. Second in the US Championships last year, as well as 3 weeks ago. Neil Gourley, well, the Giffnock North athlete, third in the UK Championships recently, went on to run on Wednesday this week a personal best of 3:36, over 3 seconds, a personal best for him, get the European Championship qualifier. This is the danger man, the European indoor champion last year. Marcin Lewandowski was an 800-metre runner, but now concentrates on 1500. Very fast finisher, good tactician too. And Timo Benetz, on his day, the German can be very, very dangerous. He was a German champion in 2014 and 2016, but a little inconsistent, should I say, Benetz. But I wonder if anybody will go off hard from the gun like we had yesterday with Schneider of the USA front running at the steeplechase. She ended up finishing in second place in 4:08. But that is pretty rare in a race of this nature where points are at stake. Now everybody will accelerate and shuttle and look around for position here, but it'll be very surprising if they go through the first lap in under 60 seconds, and that is not quick for men of this standard. And sure enough, within the first 100 metres they're already not reduced to a jog, but it's very slow. Benetz of German with those bright orange shoes, or pink shoes are they, on his shoulder. Deniselle of France running wide off the curb, which you can afford to do at this slow tempo, is the yellow vest of Kimoy Campbell towards the back there, and boxed right on the inside at the moment is Neil Gourley of Great Britain in the white vest, what, about third from the back.
Lewandowski in the white vest of Poland there on the right of your shot. As you say, Tim, really the class man in this field, the Polish athlete. Ran extremely well in Birmingham in England indoors this year when he picked up that silver medal over this distance. So as you say, slow. We're going to wait for them to come round behind the hammer cage to see what the 400-metre split is. But you can throw a blanket over this men's 1500-metre field at the moment. They're going through 68.31.
Well, that's almost marathon pace for the best marathon runners in the world. Goodness me, 68 seconds. That's a lot slower. It's about 4 seconds slower than the ladies yesterday over their first lap. Lewandowski, by the way, ran in Rabat in Morocco on Friday, ran 3:35 there, and comes here after a difficult day's travelling yesterday. Surely on slightly tired legs, the Pole in fourth place on the inside in the white and red. Gourley boxed at the moment. He should get out of that position over the next lap or so, as this pace continues to be very, very slow for men of this calibre. And this is playing into the hands, I have to say, of Lewandowski, who's a 1:43 800-metre performer, easily the quickest in this field, over 800, and that raw speed is critical, Kath, in this sort of unfolding event.
Well, you can see him, can't you, in the centre of your shot there, Lewandowski twitching, looking at his way potentially to get through here and make sure he gets a good line at the front of the field, keeping an eye, of course, on what's going on. But no change in any shape or form from the start of this race over 2 minutes 10 ago. Going to come round to the back straight. You see the flag positions for the points so far, 67.65. So it's a slight improvement from the 68.3 first lap. But so far, nobody showing anything.
Almost as pedestrian as the first lap there, although Deniselle of France just getting a little nudge there and picks it up a little bit as Kimoy Campbell of Jamaica is the first to start injecting a little bit of respectability to this one. About 550 metres to go. They come into the straight for the penultimate time. Kimoy Cameron of Jamaica has drifted right to the back. He was at the front a lap or so ago. On the inside, they're still biding his time, and boxed is that white vest of the Pole, Lewandowski, in third place. Gurley has remained boxed throughout the entire race as they come towards the bell now, and the Briton will want to get it right from this point on. This is when it becomes critical for every one of these 8 men. Campbell looking like he's lost to speed already there. He's better at 5,000 and 10,000 for Jamaica at the back. But it's Deniselle giving a good account of himself with 300 metres to run. They come through 1,200 metres. This third lap would have been significantly quicker. Yes, 58.5. Into the back straight now. Deniselle of France, has he got the speed as Lewandowski moves into the pole position for the first time? Gurley is biding his time there, the Briton. I hope he's got plenty left in those legs for British spectators here in the stadium, as Lewandowski has surely got another gear or two left yet. Bennett of Germany in second, the American there in third place, Isaac Yorks, and Gurley now into fourth place, coming around the outside as they come into the straight. Lewandowski, the 800-metre man. They've allowed him to control this one. He has the speed, we know that. Gurley coming back to them, gets past the American Yorks, but Lewandowski going to take it. Maximum points for Poland, surely. Great run from Bennett for Germany with second place. Gurley takes third, and the American Isaac Yorks just run out of the first 3. The rostrum positions into fourth place. And let's take a look at the splits from that one, because surely that was mighty quick over the last 400 metres. 58.5 the penultimate lap.
52.37 over the last 400 metres. Lewandowski tired from his travels, but yes indeed, you give us a yell, son. Such was his class that he had it under control. But what a finish from Gurley for Great Britain. The crowd enjoyed that one. Third place for him, 6 points for the British team. Couldn't quite catch the German, but Marcin Lewandowski showed his class, holds the flag, and gives us another roar.
Well, the exact opposite of the women's race yesterday, which was fast from the gun. But in this one here today, it was slow and meandering, and frankly, if they'd done their homework, they'd have picked it up a little earlier, because Lewandowski was outstanding favourite the further they got into the race, when the pace was slow. And at the bell, I should think he was thinking, I've got this, I've got the measure of all of you guys, no trouble at all. And to think that he has a race in his legs, a fast race in his legs from less than 48 hours ago, they could have exploited that a little bit more.
He looked over his shoulder, he knew he had the race won. Good win for Poland.
Wasn't it just? Yes, and Bennett's there, one of the better results for Germany of the weekend with second. 52.37. That is not hanging about for the final circuit. Wow.
He's been rooming with Wojtek Lysek, hasn't he? The roaring Poles.
Well, let's check of the result for that one. It was, of course, 8 points, maximum points from Marcin Lewandowski there, 352.88. Didn't he enjoy that one? Timo Bennet running strongly for Germany to second. Neil Gurley coming through for 6 points for Great Britain with that third place. Isaac Yorks of the USA might be a little disappointed with that fourth.